What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 build video. Now shout out to the DoD, Disciples of Doom, and today's build video is my unlimited Seeker Mine build. It doesn't matter what you're doing in the game, it could be PvP, PvE, whatever it is. I'm going to show you exactly how to get unlimited Seeker Mines in the game. I use it only in PvE, but you can use it in PvP if you want, let's be real. But I think in the right hands it might be pretty toxic. So I'm going to show you everything on the PvE side and you do whatever you want with it. Now this is no glitch or bug or anything at all, but it is an unlimited Seeker Mine build. So sit back, relax, grab your popcorn, don't forget to hit the like and support the channel. But more importantly, let's jump right into the gameplay. That way afterwards, I'll show you the build breakdown. And then at the very end, I'll actually give you a tutorial on how to use it. That way you can, get out of this and go straight to having unlimited Seeker Mines. But alright, I will be back in just a second. Enjoy the gameplay.
Hostile radio intercepted.
It's the fucking division. Roach wants everyone back at headquarters.
You don't understand. I'm getting goddamn. There's guys on the walkway.
Give him the earpiece and get him on comms. posted in the old CEO's office will have a key card that should give you access to the vault.
I've got him in my sight.
An agent needs assistance.
Alright, hopefully that wasn't too long, but you did see my unlimited Seeker Mine build in action. Not only were we doing, what were we doing? The DZ, we did some Summit, we did some missions, I think it was bank headquarters, I don't remember exactly, but you did get to see it in action. So that is cool, and again, shout out to the DoD Disciples of Doom. They were helping me test out this build, and it is a lot of fun to use. But here we are at the build breakdown. Let's get it. So this is my unlimited Seeker Mine build. Starting off at the top, specialization. I am using the grenade launcher, better known as the demolitionist specialization. Reason being is I really like the grenade launcher. It's a lot of fun to use, and like I said earlier in the introduction, I am using this for PvE. Now obviously if you are in the dark zone or you're doing some sort of PvP, it doesn't really matter what specialization you use, because we do have 6 skill tiers. So it doesn't matter if you want to use technician, go for it, but it really doesn't matter at this point. So I chose the demolitionist, and I also get explosive damage on top of that. And, well, both of my skills do some form of explosions. Now, looking at the weapons, I am using the test sub my primary weapon. It is the named PDR assault rifle with perfectly in sync. So, whenever I am doing damage with my weapon, it gives me skill damage. Whenever I am doing skill damage, it gives me weapon damage. And if I can do both types of damage within a certain amount of time, it doubles the buff. So I end up getting 40% weapon damage and 40% skill damage at the same time. And all of you saw in the gameplay, I am using the weapon and the skills at the same time. It's a lot of fun. Now, well, primarily I am using the skills because it's all about the unlimited Seeker Mines. But to get the buff active, you do have to, do some pop shots. You don't have to kill the enemy with your weapon or anything like that, but as long as you are shooting the enemy or an enemy skill while your skills are going off, you will get the buffs. Now, to the weapon's attributes. I am sitting 2.4k total damage. That's with max AR damage, max health damage, and 9% damage to targets out of cover. A lot of you ask about my attachments. For this one being a PvE build, I'm just going weapon handling and accuracy. Nothing special at all. For the magazine, sturdy extended. That way you get the 50 rounds in your mag and you are good to go. Now to my secondary. I'm using the SIG MPX. Reason being is it also has damage to targets out of cover and in sync. Now for the attributes on this one, 74.4k total damage with max SMG damage, 17.5 crit chance, and max damage to targets out of cover. Now this is not perfectly in sync, it's just normal in sync. So whenever I'm shooting an enemy with this and I'm hitting them with my skills, I'm only going to get 30% weapon damage and 30% skill damage, unlike the test subject where I would get 40. And then to the sidearm, no real rhyme or reason, I'm just using a double barrel sawed-off with preservation. The preservation gives me some armor, that's about it. Nothing real special about it. You can use whatever sidearm you want. Now, to the build. I am using a hardwired build. This is nothing special. Hardwired and Wyvernware have both been in the game since pretty much day one. The only difference in this build is I am doing that with the waveform holster. Now, a lot of you at this point of the video, you're probably like, oh, well, Kamikaze, I don't have the exotic holster. Well, luckily, I made an alternative for you. So if you do not have the waveform holster, your best bet otherwise is to go with a Hana U holster. That way you get double the skill haste, and you can also throw skill damage on there as well. Now, for the waveform, your skill haste, let's see, you are sitting at 84.7 skill haste. Now, if you change that up with the Hana U, now you are at 94.7 skill haste. So it does up you quite a bit if you do not have the waveform. However, waveform gives you a buttload more damage, and we'll talk about that as soon as I do a deep dive into that gear item. But those are your two differences. You can either use this with a waveform holster or the Hana U holster. Now, deep dive into the build. Let's start off with the mask. Wyvernware mask. Now, the brand set bonus I get from this build, 10% skill damage. You want your skills to hit as hard as they can because you are getting them back immediately. It's all about the unlimited Seeker Mines. Now, for the attributes, I have the skill tier for the core, and then max skill haste, max skill damage, and then for the mod, another 12% skill haste. Now, this is a Wyvern build, or not a Wyvern, this is a Wyvern and Hardwired build through and through. So now we have to talk about the Hardwired. Not only that, but I am using the backpack and the chest piece, so I get two additional talents that help amplify the gear set bonuses. So, talking about the gear set bonuses with Hardwired. For the 2-piece, you have 15% skill haste. For the 3-piece, you have 15% skill damage and 30% repair skills. And then the 4-piece is where things get really interesting, and this is how you get the unlimited Seeker Mines. 4-piece gives you the talent feedback loop. Now, we'll talk about it here normally, and then I will explain the backpack and the chest piece because those are vital to this build. Now, feedback loop. Whenever you use or cancel a skill, your other skill's cooldown is automatically reduced by 30 seconds, while increasing the skill damage or repair by 10% for 20 seconds. Now, the feedback loop can only occur once every 20 seconds. So, let's look at my Seeker Mines. My Seeker Mines come back in 27.1 seconds. That is the current cooldown. Now, if we go back to the Hardwired, just the 4-piece feedback loop, it says reduces your other skills cooldown by 30 seconds. So that's how you're getting the Seeker Mines back immediately, because your cooldown is less than or equal to 30 seconds. Now, things get interesting because now I'm using the backpack and the chest piece. So starting off with the backpack, it decreases your feedback loop cooldown from 20 to 10 seconds. So you throw out your Seekers, that way 10 seconds starts right then and there, and you can use your Seekers again every single 10 seconds. Now, using cluster Seeker Mines, when you throw them out, and you can go back to the gameplay and watch that whenever I throw them out, it takes a couple seconds for the Seekers to find the enemy, and then it spreads out like a spider, and then each little Seeker Mine, blows up. Well, right as that happens, that's roughly about, 6 to 8 seconds. So by the time you either destroy or put down your skill, you already have your Seeker Mines back. So basically, you're throwing your Seeker Mines, you're waiting for them to blow up, and then you can throw your Seeker Mines again. Pretty simple, right? That is your unlimited Seeker Mine. Now, that's just the backpack. Let's talk about the chest piece. So the chest piece comes with the talent Positive Reinforcement. Now, this increases the skill damage or repair from the feedback loop from 10 to 25%. So now I have unlimited seeker mines, and every time I get them back, I have a 25% damage buff piece. That's pretty good. So now you're getting unlimited seeker mines with a buff, and that's without the waveform even, getting started. So back to the hardwired backpack. So we've already talked about the bonuses, and I talked about the talents that help amplify those bonuses. It's all about the hardwired in this build. That's how you get the unlimited seeker mines. The rest of it is just me trying to get the most damage, the most bang for my buck. Now for the attributes, hardwired backpack, skill tier, max skill damage, and a skill haste mod. Down to the gloves, hardwired, skill tier, max skill damage. Knee pads, again, hardwired, skill tier, max skill damage. And then the chest piece, hardwired, max skill damage, and then a skill haste mod. So you can see a theme throughout the entire build. It's all centered around skill haste and skill damage. You want to get your skill haste up, that way your seeker mines come back under 30 seconds. Once you have that, now you can get your back immediately, time and time again. Now the only item that obviously is up for question is the holster. Now I did show you that you can use, where is it, right here, boom. It's either one of these holsters. Now the one on the left, the Hana-U, will give you more skill haste, but only that 10% skill damage as the attribute, where the exotic waveform on the right will give you less skill haste, but up to 30% more skill damage. So that's why I aim towards the waveform holster instead of the Hana-U, because I don't really need the Hana-U. The Hana-U would just make things even quicker, where the waveform, I'm getting that 30% more damage, either from my Hive or from my seeker mines, and either way, that's a lot of damage. You do not want to pass that up. So that's why I recommend using the waveform holster. Now, let's dive into the holster. It comes with a skill tier, skill damage, and skill haste. This one's god rolled, so everything is maxed out. Now the talent, where I'm getting the 30% extra damage, it's called Alternating Current. So it generates a stack of 3% skill damage on one of your skills every second. It goes up to 10, and then it stops there for 10 seconds. And then it'll lower and then fill up your other skill. So think of it like an hourglass. Sometimes you'll have max skill damage on your Hive, and then the other time you'll have max skill damage on your Seekers. It doesn't really matter because it's alternating, time and time again, and it just completely repeats itself forever. So this is a great one, whether it be for your Hive or Seeker mine. You'll get that increase in 30% damage. So 25%, right? There we go. 25% extra damage from the hardwired, and then you get 30% skill damage from the holster, and that's why you run the Wyvernware. That way you get more skill damage from the brand set bonus. Alright, now let's talk about the skills. First up, I use the Stinger Hive. Reason being is you get the Hive back every 2.4 seconds on the Wyvern. I think it's 2.1 seconds with the Hana-U. Now, either way, every 2 seconds, it makes it very easy to use this in conjunction with the Seeker Mines, because you either have to destroy, pick up, place, or destroy, put down, or use a skill to get the other one to, lose all of its cooldown. Well, the Hive coming back every 2 seconds, it's very easy for me to destroy it, throw out my Seeker Mines, throw back out the Hive, get the Seeker Mines back, throw those back out. You can see the process in which I'm taking. All right, now for the Stinger Hive. I'm at 2.4 seconds for the refill, 18 charges with just under 1.3 million damage. It does have bleed damage of 58,000. Now it is a tier 6. For the mods, I have a damage mod for the extra payload, +4 stinger charges for the mixture, and health for the housing. Going to the seeker mines, it's all about the seeker mines. I am using clusters. I get these back every 27 seconds. Damage, 2.65 million damage with 10 clusters every time I throw them. So yeah, also a tier 6 as well. And for the mods, damage for the motor, damage for the piston, and +1 seeker mine for the disc. Alright, and then let's finish up with the stats, and then I will show you how to use it. So this is for the test subject. So 72.4k weapon damage, 10% crit chance, 45 crit damage, and 75 headshot damage. Go to the offensive tab, 10% all weapon damage bonus, and 30% AR damage bonus. So every time I use the test subject, I have 40% damage bonus total. Now, as far as the gear talents we are using, I do have the hardwired backpack and chest piece. So I get the 2 talents that help amplify the gear set bonuses. And then I also have the waveform exotic holster with that talent alternating current, which gives words up 30% skill damage on either one of my skills. Defensive tab, 726k armor, just under 303k max health, with 10% explosive resistance and 10% hazard protection. So this goes into my, my disclaimer I do for all of these build videos. I am currently watch level 1730. So that means each of these boxes are maxed out 50 of 50. Now the only way to get these boxes maxed out is to be at or above shade level 1000. So if you are below shade level 1000 and you try to copy and paste my build, some of those numbers might be lower than what mine are. However, if you are at or above shade level 1000, all of this should be maxed out, and all you have to do is copy and paste my build. You will get the exact same numbers. Alright, and there you have it. This is my unlimited Seeker Mine build. Let's test it out. You did see all that gameplay, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to just show you the technique on how to get them back. Unlimited, really fun. So remember the feedback loop timer, it's 10 seconds, right? So let me just show you how that would work. Let's put them, let's do, very hard, whatever, that's cool. All right, so say you're starting out your engagement, right? You want to go Seekers first. So throw out your Seekers. All right, boom. Now they're on cooldown. Throw out your Stinger Hive. Boom. And all of a sudden you have your Seekers back. Boom. Now, hold on. What is my skill haste doing right here? All of a sudden I have 8-second Seeker Mines? I mean, that's cool and all, but hold on. Let's see. Yeah, it says 27 seconds on the cooldown. Alright. Maybe it's just giving me this in the firing range? I don't know. Let's try it again. Alright, so... Oh, it's because of my my MFing directives. There we go. Remember, kids, check your directives when testing out your build. There we go. Oh, come on. Loading screen. Oh, look at this. I get on my 1X and all of a sudden the loading is 50 times longer. Come on. There we go. Alright, now we can test it properly. I was wondering what was going on with the cooldowns. Alrighty then, back at the firing range, put this on very hard. And then, like I said, you want to start off with your seekers. Alright, so you'll throw them down, you'll see it spider web, and then they'll start to blow up. Boom. And then all of a sudden, you're on your timer. Now you throw out your hive. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. And then you have your seeker mines back. Throw out your seeker mines. And then at this time, your hive can do damage. And then you're waiting for your seeker mines to boom. And then throw out your hive again. And then you have your seeker mines back. Throw out your seeker mines. Right? Boom. Alright. And then throw out your hive. And then your seeker mines are back. I mean, it's pretty simple, right? Alright, cool. Throw out your hive. And your seeker mines are back. Come on, blow up. There we go. Alright, cool. Throw out your hive. Hey look, seeker mines are back. See, so you're starting to get how this is unlimited. Alright, throw out your hive. Boop-a-doo. And your seeker mines are back. Boom. Oh dang, all the targets went down. Throw out your hive. Oop, my bad. Nope, throw out your hive. There we go. Your seeker mines are back. And you can just do this over and over and over. I mean, it's basically as fast as you are. So if you're pretty quick at this, you'll get your seeker mines back very quick. It's basically as much as you want. It's pretty insane, to be honest. You just keep throwing out your hive, and you keep getting your seeker mines back. And all you have to do is wait for those seeker mines to blow up. Alright, there you go. Throw out your hive. And your seeker mines back. I mean, it's just as fast as you can do it, basically. Obviously, the 10-second wait from the hardwired, but it takes you about 10 seconds for your seeker mines to blow up, for you to do the animation of actually throwing out your hive. You know what I mean? So you get it back regardless. And that's all it is. You can sit there all day and do this. It's quite insane. But alright. Sorry about the little mix up there with the directives. It was starting to mess me up, but I figured it out. I am Kamikazevondoom. I hope you liked my unlimited Seeker Mine build. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, support the channel, subscribe if you're new, and let me know in the comment section below what you think, how you use Hardwired, how you use Seeker Mines, what you would do to better or worsen this build. I mean, it's quite up to you, but let me know. And by the way, I am having a birthday stream tomorrow night. So for all you hardcore, people out there that want to see the game, want to support the channel, yeah, tomorrow night I will be doing a birthday live stream for quite a few number of hours, and we'll have fun, sing happy birthday, blow out some candles, maybe get inside, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the build. Don't forget, hit the like, subscribe to the channel. Kamikazevondoom. I will see you in the next one.